Things today I wanna speak to you concerning how you can definitely awake the genie that is within you, and how you must have a desire to awake that genie that is within you. Now, there's a story of Aladdin and a magic lamp, but people fail to read between the lines and realize that this body is the magic lamp, and you're that Aladdin. Okay, but you have to rub it the right way. How are you gonna really rub the lamp the right way? You see, when you understand your anatomy and your physiology, your biology, and your psychology, you would realize that that is the only theology there is. There's no other theology. Never believe in any theology that is pointing you to look outwardly. It must always be inwardly, because your real identity is your divinity. And so, when you understand that all is mine, and that thoughts is what creates reality, because thoughts become things, then you would realize that we become what we think about most of the time. So you're the one who's regulating your life, which makes you the lord and master of your destiny. And that is the key to live a life in abundance and prosperity, or to live a life in poverty, lack, scarcity, and most of all, mental slavery. Well, unfortunately, if you grew up in a colony, just like me, where the people have been colonized, and where most people believe in secular Christianity that is pointing them to look outwardly, where the Bible has been interpreted to them as literal and secular history, and keep them in stupidity, and also make them become delusional and never discover who they are, unless you're willing to unlearn and relearn and reprogram your subconscious mind. The things that I'm saying here will sound like taboo to you. Someone saying to you that you must awake the genie in you. You see, when you awake the genie that is within you, it is when your true self is awakened. It is when you realize that you're God having a human experience, that you're God in flesh. So you don't look on the outside for some man of 2,000 years ago. You know that it is your spiritual autobiography that you must interpret it, that must be interpreted psychologically, metaphysically, and esoterically. Okay? Because everything exists in your consciousness. All is mind. We're living in a mental construct. And so when you awake this intelligence that I'm referring to as the genie, your wish is his command. And when you realize that your wish is his command, you're going to go to bed more aware. You're going to go to bed being more conscious, because you realize what is shaping your life is based on how you go to bed and how you awake. You would realize that there's only light and darkness, and some people are still in the darkness while some are in the light. You're going to realize that there's a law of opposite, the law of polarity. And you will realize there can't be a day without night. You can't have a false prophet without a true prophet. You cannot have a outside temple unless there's an inside temple. Well, your body is the temple that was made by hands. And that's the temple where the genie resides. You can call the genie any name. You can call it God, you can call it Allah, you can call it Brahma, you can say universe, you can say anything. People are going to argue, they're going to say, oh, what you're seeing on the outside, that's the universe and so on. You know, people are going to say whatever they were programmed to say and believe. That is why, unless you get your own experience, you would know that this whole entire life is actually a dream. That is why they tell you you must accomplish your dreams, because actually they will tell you you must get your dream house, you must get your dream car, you get the piece of land that you were dreaming about, and so on. But they don't want you to discover that everything here that you're experiencing is a dream. Okay, But you have the power to bend reality to your will in this dream. You can change the dream to how you want it. For example, while living in this life, which is a dream, I fall asleep and go into a dream and could control the dream and know it's a dream and could even wake myself up and say, this is just a dream. I'm going to wake myself up. I've talked about experience whereby I would have gone into a dream, and in the dream, I go to bed in the dream and dream a dream in the dream and wake up back out of the dream in a house in the dream. Make a phone call while I was still in the dream before I wake back to find myself in this three-dimensional world. You understand? Which is still me having a dream. So, my brother and my sisters, yes, you have that infinite intelligence within you lying dormant. It is referred to as a serpent, a serpentine energy lying at the base of your spine. One day it will awake. And when it awakes, you will experience the changing from mortal to immortality in that twinkling of an eye. You would realize that everything that you're reading in the Bible, you must experience it. When you understand that it's a book of mind science, when you understand that it addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, when you realize that it is not literal or secular history and it is not pointing you to look outwardly, it is pointing you to look within, because the kingdom of God is within you. So when I speak about the genie, I'm basically telling you to discover the savior within you. I'm telling you to discover the redeemer within you. I'm telling you to experience the virgin birth within you. I'm telling you to experience the resurrection within you. I'm telling you to experience the upper room within you. Because all of these things that I'm mentioning here is basically one event. And they make you believe that it's a bunch of separate events. No, it is basically one event. So start by loving yourself. Start to love yourself, believe in yourself, start to learn to embrace yourself. Start to use the mirror, because it is a magical tool that you have in your home. Okay, start to use your mirror and speak to yourself. In the mirror, affirm the positive things of life, the uplifting things of life. And it will start to bring a shift in your life, and that shift will start to give you more mystical inner experiences. And when you start to work with the inner science of alchemy, whereby you transmute your desires in life into reality. You set it in motion. You make sure you write it down and so on. What you desire, you set it in motion. And when you see it being materialized in this world, you start to live by that science. And you surround your entire life around using that power and depending on that power. Never begging and besieging some power on the outside. I believe in some entity on the outside to come and save you. You realize that you have the power to save yourself. You have the power to redeem yourself. And then you will know that true salvation is definitely self-realization, because God and man are one. For the mouth of God is the mind of man, and the mind of man is actually the mouth of God. So, my brother, my sister, all I'm saying to you is to awake your God self. Okay? Man is God asleep, but God is man awake. When you're awake, you would know that you're God, just having a human experience. Okay? And everything that I'm saying to you, it has always been and would always be from experience. Okay? So with that, Mr. My brother, my sisters, if what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. If you like to get my books, the links are down below. You have about 10 or more books to choose from. You can get spiritual recipe for better living. You can get your mood is your fortune, how to turn water into wine, or to open the floodgates of abundance, meditate to eradicate poverty, and much more. Okay, along with my gratitude journals for him, gratitude journal for her, with all of them start with the affirmation, I'm so happy and grateful. Now you just mention whatsoever you want. Just order and wait. You have the power. Okay, don't make no one fool you. Okay, I've done this thing over and over and over. I live by it. It's what I use every day of my life. and my life is quite fulfilling. And this is the first time I've ever felt the way how I felt concerning my entire life and the things I like to achieve and so on. There's no sweat, no worries, no problem. And before I used to be worried, I used to have all kind of problems. I used to have all kind of situation. But when I take responsibility for everything that happened in my life and I take accountability, but I understand that it's my own thoughts that creates my reality and creates my personality, and I, rearrange my mind, my life changed. Okay, because why? First of all, the genie has awakened in me to show me who I am. And now I'm trying to help you to know who you are. So let me say also, if you would like to do a one-on-one with me, you can drop me an email and we can arrange that one-on-one. Also, if you would like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're welcome. I have a course there that's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously, and along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. Also, if you want to be a part of my Free Thinkers and Seekers University, you can join. Okay, and I try my best, either weekly or every other week, and so on, to post a masterclass to help you in your spiritual journey. But my last encouragement to you is to just make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below, and definitely let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all.